the day you gave us, May 13th, 2020, the bringing of the Word of God is key to the restoration of the people of God in the place of God. I'm at the latter end of Luke in chapter 19 tonight. In verses 41 to 44, the Lord has declared mournfully that Jerusalem will be dismantled. He then, in verse 45, comes into the temple, and it's as if he's coming into the place of worship, and he is diagnosing what is the heart of the problem for Jerusalem, and therefore for the people of God. The problem is with the worship of God in the temple of God. The outrageous development is that there have been those who've come in and they're buying and selling in the temple, and he drives them out. And then we will read later that there are chief priests and scribes and principal men of the people seeking to destroy him. You see, there's this rejection of the ways of God by their attitude to the place of God, by their attitude to the Messiah of God. And what does the Lord do? He brings the word. He brings the word in such a difficult and hostile situation. It's as if he is saying the only way that you're going to get restoration is if you hear this word, receive it, and act upon it. So we see in verse 47, and he was teaching daily in the temple, relentlessly bringing the word of God. How easy, we might say, it would have been just to have given up, for him to have said, the whole place is on the way to destruction, I will just walk away. But no, he's bringing the word of God. Bringing the word of God, knowing that it is through the word that people hear unto belief and unto salvation, retrieval, hope, purpose, new life, future, bringing everything back. The word must come. And we read then at the end of verse 48, after we've seen these religious leaders hostile to him and that word, in verse 48 we read, but they did not find anything they could do, for all the people were hanging on his word. The people were listening. The people were taking heed. The people were considering this word. Were they the people who were being prepared for the day of Pentecost? I speculate. But we do know the most important thing in our lives, even as we draw to the end of this day, is to be taking heed to the word of God. The Lord brings the word because he knows that is the only way that the people of God will be brought back to a wholesome way. The place of worship will be established in a wholesome way, and that will radiate out beyond the people of God, beyond the place of God, into the community. So that is the day you gave us, May 13th, 2020.